Hello everyone, welcome back to Breathful Life Yogi. This is our Libra video in our Zodiac Zen series. We learned from Libras that true beauty is a natural byproduct of harmonic resonance. So essentially all that means, or not all, right, but what that means in simple terms is when you're in harmony with yourself, everything else seems in harmony too, therefore making everything feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more beautified. And I have actually 3 very close Libras to me that I love and that bring such a good energy around. So this is a very special video for me. And yeah, I hope that you all enjoy this and we can go ahead and get started right away. We will set up sitting nice and comfortable, however you need to get there, closing down the eyes or keeping a soft gaze down at the floor. Hands resting face down on the knees. Take a big breath in through the nose and out the nose. Breathe in and out. Already starting to feel a little bit more of that balance, a little bit more of that harmony. And finding almost a silky quality to your breath. It feels pleasant, it feels soft. Start to notice the pace of your heartbeat. Continue with this silky quality of your breath in and out. Our affirmation today is I am rich in vibration. I am rich in vibration. Maybe if you're doing this video and you're not a Libra, but you know a beloved Libra, maybe call them to mind and just gently think about any positivity that you feel when you're around this individual. Notice the balance, notice the steadiness, and the overall effortlessness that comes with their territory. You might feel lighter, you might feel more fun. One more breath in and out. And you might start to feel very happy and calm, maybe not wanting to move out of this position just yet. So give yourself maybe another breath or two just to come back to this present moment. Maybe starting to sway the body. And let's slowly bat open the eyes, reaching our right arm up towards the sky. Breathe in. Drop the shoulder away from the ear on a breath out. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, shoulders drops away. And start to take the seated swaying tree, moving with the waist, with the hands. Maybe moving your head as well, looking side to side. And slowly painting the sky, and then in front of you, and then the ground. Hands come back to rest on the knees this time. Palms are face up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Remember, in and out the nose. Last inhale, let's call back that affirmation, I am rich in vibration. Let's slowly keep our left hand on the knee, this time face down, reaching the right arm up towards the sky, side bend. And you can keep your head dropped towards the left, chest slightly open towards the right. Or if you'd like a little bit more, maybe looking underneath the armpit. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, send the right arm behind you, twist towards the right. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, cross on down, making an X shape with the arms. And then we twist open towards the left, reaching our hand over the ear. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, circle that left hand back. Twist towards the left side. It can feel good for your shoulders. It can feel good for a nice clear breathe into your chest. Inhale, come back, reaching the left arm overhead. Let the head drop. And on your next exhale, cross on over, chin towards chest. Hold here for 2 breaths. Let's inhale slowly, sway the head side to side to come back up. We'll take the hands back behind us and we'll straighten our legs out for staff pose. So getting nice and comfortable, we'll point and flex the feet. You can see my toes, that's really weird. Just keep breathing. And let's start to come into a side twist. So we'll start with our right foot on the inside of our left thigh, use our left hand on top of the knee and we twist towards the right side. So notice how I'll move my hand so you can see. I'm twisting from the waist. My shoulders are turning towards the right, but I'm moving from the waist. Breathe in and breathe out. And with all these twists, we're getting a clear breath into our chest and sort of embodying that regal quality that Libras tend to carry. So feeling royal, feeling proud and effortlessly vibrant. One more breath in. And let's come back to center. Roll out the ankles. And then taking that to the other side. Left foot on the inside of the right leg. Use your right hand to help you twist open towards the left. 2 to 3 breaths here. Nice and planted in that foot. Last breath in. And come back to center. Let's make our way into downward facing dog. We start with our palms nice and starfished, toes tucked, hug the belly in. Lift yourself all the way up, hips towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. This is where we'll start to move a little bit faster. Rise onto the toes and then drop onto the heels. Rise again and drop. We're going to go for our 3-legged dog. Keep a bend in that right knee. Inhale, send the left toes up. Exhale, bend the left leg. Keep breathing. And as we breathe out, let's pull the left knee towards the left elbow. Hold here for 3, for 2, and on the 1, drop your foot on the outside of that left hand, opening for a pigeon twist. So we'll keep our right hand down. Left hand can go onto the knee, maybe onto the hip, and we'll start to twist open towards the left. Remember, in lizard pose, even though our foot is out towards the side, we still want to make sure our ankle and our knee are nice and aligned. Breathe in. And breathe out. Straighten that front leg. Fold on over. Angled half splits. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend back. Lizard twist. Twisting from the waist. Let's come back to center, stepping back into our plank. Optional chaturanga if you would like. Dropping the knees, pulling the chest forward, down, and we lift up. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Roll on to the toes, breathe in, breathe out, drop the heels. Inhale, coming back onto the toes slightly, bend in the left knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out, bend at the knee. Hold here, nice and strong in your arms. I am rich in vibration. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, holding for 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot, twist on open, lizard pose. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And as we breathe out, straighten over that front leg. You can turn your hands, turn your torso, breathe in and out. Inhale, bend back into that lizard twist. Next breath in, let's come back into our chaturanga. Lift on up. And then meet back in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's walk the feet in between the hands, forward fold. You can grab the opposite elbows for ragdoll and sway here for 2 breaths. Last inhale. And as we exhale, look at the top of your mat, plant the hands, and then send both feet angled toward the edges of the mat. And we're going to come down into our Garland pose or malasana. Staying here for a couple of breaths. And if you happen to have a blanket or a pillow nearby, maybe sitting on that blanket or pillow. But if not, try and maintain the intensity of this pose. Again, find that alignment, that harmonic resonance inside of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Straighten back into your forward fold. Toes come in together as we inhale slowly. Reach the hands all the way up. Breathe in. Connect the hands overhead and then send yourself down, forward fold. Stepping back into plank, downward facing dog, and then bend the knees, come back into child's pose. Really feeling that pressure on your fingertips. Feel your lower back elongating towards the heels. Inhale. With those fingers still tented, slide them back towards the right side of your face, gently shifting onto your left cheek and gently opening the right side body just a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. Back to center, taking that on the other side. So almost like a thread the needle without our arm underneath our shoulder. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, back to center. Push all the way back up. Let's take a couple of spinal waves. So almost like a cat-cow, except we're trying to make it fluid and almost like we're making squiggly lines with our body. Breathing in and out. One more time. And let's inhale. Send the left arm, or send the right arm towards the top right corner of the mat. So reaching up towards the sky and pulling the fingers forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send the hands behind you, facing the back wall. Option to look back if it's okay for your neck. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend at the elbow. One more inhale. Exhale, back to center. So the same way we got into the pose is how we're getting out. Inhale, pull that left hand towards the top left corner. Our core is engaged. And as we breathe out, send the hands back. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbow. Inhale, let's twist back to center. And puppy pose. Hands stay at the top of the mat. Let the chest fall down. Breathe in. Inhale, push onto the forearms. Lay on the belly. And let's roll around to rest for shavasana. We'll come into one more pose quickly. Happy baby, keeping the feet connected and rocking side to side. Just one breath. And as we breathe out, traditional happy baby, pulling the feet apart. Your hands can be on the outsides of the feet, maybe on the insides, or maybe wrapped around the big toe. Breathe in. And breathe out, straighten the legs, candlestick pose. One more breath in. And breathe out, bend into the knees, straighten the legs out, resting in shavasana. Keeping an open heart and an open mind is something that Libras naturally know how to do. And their fun, loving nature sometimes makes people not take them seriously or, unfortunately, play on their emotions or their kindness. So as you're here, just think about all the good feelings that you have and how you can continue to embody this fun, loving kindness even once you step off the mat. Take up space here, 5 more breaths. Inhale, roll around the fingers, the ankles, waking yourself up. And instead of rolling over to our side, we'll rock back and forth. So hug the knees in, breathe in, and rock on up. We meet back in a seat. Hands can be face up or face down. Letting these feelings circulate. Another breath in and out. And slowly plant one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Let this lightness follow you and this regal love that you feel continue on. Thank you all so much for letting me guide you today and for showing up. Until I see you next time, I wish you health and namaste. If you all want to enjoy any frequencies or an ambiance while this video is going on, I will link some down below. I typically don't like to put audio in my videos as much anymore, just because I can be sensitive to sounds, so I would never want to put out a practice that maybe someone doesn't like the background music and then they miss out on doing the yoga. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Links will be down below if you want to listen to something while practicing, and I wish you all a very nice day.